Greetings and salutations. What's going on? It's your boy D.Boom. New weeks, new messages. Out here to do a twin flame and union, reunion, and recognition. Figured I'd do it first. Get it out the way. We're gonna pick out a spread and I'm gonna roll some dice to see what the, I guess, overall energy is gonna be. So we got 5. Fin! 5s are all about, for example, the 5 of Swords is, I'll put that up there. 5 of Swords is focus. It's getting out your head and focusing. It's like cocking a bow back at a target, or aiming a gun at a target or something like that. 4 of Swords would be an idle mind, being in your head, and if you in your head, you ain't doing no actions. At least being in the 5 energy, it gets you out your head. 5 of Cups is loneliness, the Hermit card, solitude, isolation, physical isolation, emotional isolation, kind of feel left out, assed out, dolo, 5 of Wands is twin flame separation or outside conflict. What's outside conflict? Shit that don't involve you unless you involve yourself in it, but why? Makes no sense doing that. And the 5 of Pentacles is the dark night of the soul. It's going without something, or it could be failure, or it could be rock bottom. It's a loss, basically. So 5s, it's usually all bad, If you have to focus, that means you've been idle-minded for a minute. 5 of Swords. If you feel alone or you feel emotionally isolated, it's because you probably are right now. You know what I mean? Something you're going to have to deal with. It's kind of ugly, but it's the energy everybody goes through. 5 of Wands, twin flame separation. Sucks. This is separation reading, right? Sucks. No, this is twin flame union, reunion, recognition. Yeah, you got separation reading. Separation sucks, but separation is the glue that keeps twins together. And the 5 of Pentacles, everybody hates the dark night of the soul. Everybody hates losses. Everybody hates taking L's. Everybody hates losing. But we all gotta lose because we're not gonna win every day of our freaking lives. So, that being said, let's give it the message. Now, head, shoulders, knees, and toes ran, and we will begin. Head, that's Swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you're going. That's the decisions you're making. Everything starts from the mind. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned. You can't choose to go in a direction or make a decision to do something without really having a connection to it. Who is the heart and mind department? The divine feminine. You can tell. Reading's going to start in 4 minutes. What are wands? Wands are actions and behavior, things you're doing, things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. It's all you can go off with a person, their actions and their behavior. What you've done in the past has karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing currently has accountability and karma attached to it. Wands is just the present, what you actually doing. You woke up this morning, so you're alive, so you're living. You got to go to work soon, so you'll be working or preparing for work. It's the shit you're doing in the present. Wands are. Who's the king of wands? The divine masculine. He's the king of doing shit. Then you got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. Overall energy and first card in this message, which is fairly important, we got the divine feminine. So this is twin flame union, reunion, recognition read. Recognition is usually like the first 2 years when you meet your twin. You might have little spouts, y'all might have a little separations, but it ain't true separation. True separation happens when separation happens. You know what I mean? Usually how I go is recognition, true separation, union for the first time, separation again, reunion. Separation is like the bread bun in between the Big Mac. You got the top bun, you got the meats, then you got this little bottom middle bun. That's separation. You know what I mean? And then you got reunion and, you know, separation. So even in recognition, you separate a bit. But that's like mild. Then you get to true separation, which is like the middle, the nitty gritty, like when you in, you feel me? The meat is like union. The first meat is like reunion after separation, you know, true separation. You know, you two reunite, you two come back together, you know, you two become one. Then you got the bread, the middle bread, separation, and reunion with the meat, and then usually what happens after reunion is usually separation. Buns, you know what I'm saying? Buns. So, feminine. If you can't comprehend what separation is and why it happens and why it needs to happen and the things you need to do while in it, then your union won't last that long. Then your reunion won't last that long. My unions and reunions, union and reunions was very short. They're always short. Seems like I spend more time separated than together. You know, my twin flame is a little different, you know, but at the same time, it's similar and the same to everybody else's demo. So, saying all that shit to say this, feminine, it's you got to keep the fires burning. You got to keep the coals hot. You got to keep the lights on. You got to keep the car running. Like, you're the one, ing, keeping this shit together. Masculine. It's time for you to understand who your divine feminine truly is. You didn't have her messed up. He could be a she, she could be a he. You know how we rocking over here. You had the divine feminine fucked up. Her true character. Her true actions and behavior. Like, what's she really about? Not what you think. Not what you assume. Not what your fucking friends or family or anybody outside of your divine feminine has to say about your divine feminine. Like, you don't really truly comprehend your divine feminine, and you've been with your divine feminine for a long ass time. You've been around your feminine for a long ass time. You be getting unconditional love for your feminine for a long ass time. Your feminine been hooking you up and doing good shit for you for a long ass time. Like, her actions and behavior speaks for themselves. You still ain't got a crack on your feminine. I mean, you do, you just ain't accepting it. You do, you just not buying into it. You do, you just got pride and ego issues. That's pretty thick, like steel walls. And you can have a steel wall around your heart. Your feminine still gonna penetrate through that shit. That's what she do. Your divine feminine is the only one-of-a-kind person you've ever come across in your whole fucking life. Your divine feminine breaks all barriers, breaks all rules, breaks all laws when it comes to people. Like, you thought you knew what a person was till you met a person like your divine feminine. You thought you knew women till you met your divine feminine. You thought you knew a man till you met your divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you thought you had a grasp on what love was till you got the love you got from your divine feminine. It's unconditional. It's infinite. Your feminine wants to see you happy even if it's not with her or him. He could be she could be he. You know how we rocking. Your feminine just want what's best for you. Your feminine has the energy of a mother. What do mothers do? They love you unconditionally. You could be a fucking asshole. You could be a shit for a fucking child. Like, you could be garbage. So your fucking mom's still gonna hold you down. She's still gonna love you. She's still gonna treat you right. You might be a fucking goon and a goblin on the street, but you still mama's baby. You can do no wrong to your divine feminine. The only type of energy you've ever been exposed to that's similar to your divine feminine is your mother, player. And divine masculine, you could be a female too, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only come across this loving type energy from a parent, or godparent, or foster parent, or whatever. It's a motherly type vibe, type energy that you get from your divine feminine. Moving on. What's very important, this ship. You two are on a ship. This twin flame situation is a ship. It can sink. The ship can be bombarded and fall to the bottom of the ocean like the Titanic. This ship can become a relic, just a trophy of what was. Or this ship can be like a fucking carnival cruise that's making hella money going out to sea with all these people that's willing to be on this ship. In order to be on a good ship, you got to maintain this ship. Ships that ain't being maintained ain't going nowhere. Say that shit one more time. Ships that ain't being maintained ain't going nowhere. What you and your divine have, masculine, what you and your divine have, feminine, is unlike any connection, any relationship, any friendship, any kinship you've ever experienced. That's what makes this shit intense. You know, twins, think of yourselves as binary stars. You know, there's a lot of stars in the universe that's paired, and they revolve around each other. But shit can disrupt this connection to where one planet gets flung to the ends of the earth. It becomes like a rogue fucking planet. Like, I think that's what happened to Earth. Unless Earth and Venus are binary stars. They're the same damn size almost. Kind of have the same chemical makeup and shit. You know what I mean? Like pairs. Pairs. You two come in pairs and you swirl around. You know? You have to mix. You can't just put sugar in the bottom of a cup. Okay? Put Kool-Aid on top of that. And then pour water in and not stir it and drink it. It's gonna taste like shit. You know what I mean? Certain things are meant to be mixed. You ain't gonna just make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, take a scoop of jelly and just put it on the bread without spreading it. Take a lump of motherfucking peanut butter and just put it on the bread without spreading it. You're not gonna just put one scoop, and put that shit together. That shit ain't, you know, has to be cohesion. Shit gotta be evened out. You know what I mean? Shit's gotta be neat. You know what I mean? You two have to be ready to be with each other. So if you are on recognition, you were ready to meet. Wherever the fuck you was at in your life feminine, wherever the fuck you was at in your life masculine, you two were at the same point. Told you. Recognition started well before you two even was in the same place to even meet. Before the first conversation, before the first initial meeting. Y'all probably didn't even say shit. Y'all probably just locked eyes with each other. Like before that fucking moment. Recognition started well before there. It's the journey that got you to at this place at this time. Think about the day you met your twin. Where was you at in life? Where was your twin at in life? I bet y'all was in the same boat, same ship. You know what I mean? Before y'all even had this ship connection, y'all was already in the same fucking boat. I'm restarting my life trying to get mine. So I decided to go back to school to open up more opportunities for my life. My twin flame did the same fucking shit. Trying to restart his life, choosing education to create more opportunities in his life. You know what I'm saying? He had to come back home. I had to come back home. I didn't want to come back home, but I had to. Sometimes you got to press restart. Home is the 4 of Wands too, which is twin flame. You in recognition, but it's the journey beforehand. Masculine. Think about where your feminine came from before she came to you. Feminine. Think about where your masculine came from before he came to you. Think about your mind state and your mind frame, even your physical makeup at the time you met your twin. How you looked, how you felt, how you were mentally, how you were emotionally, all that shit. You two need each other. You two are each other's crutches. You two helped each other over a hump, over a dry spell, over a obstacle. Like, you two were going through the same shit personally. Which is another reason why you two recognize each other, because real recognize real. You're going through some real ass shit. And it's like you look over and you see another person who look like they going through some real shit too. And y'all both hit each other with that look like, yeah, man, shit real. Tell me about it. You know what I mean? Like, and also, shit, me and my twin flame argue with all the time. He's like, if so-and-so and so-and-so would have happened, I wouldn't even have met you. I wouldn't even know you. Well, vice versa, motherfucker. If I wasn't the person that I am or on the shit that I was on, I wouldn't have met you either. So, obviously, we was on the same page. And that's what recognition is. When you first collide with your twin, you two are on the same page. Your twin is who you asked for, who you wanted, who you always needed, whether you consciously or subconsciously thought of this. Shit, keep the connection going. Feminine, it's your job to keep the connection going. Masculine, just because it's the feminine job to keep the connection going doesn't mean you ain't gotta not do nothing. You know what I mean? Please provide, please help. That's why your job or your role is the 2 of Wands, to support. Who? Your divine feminine. She's the one keeping the shit together. The least you can do is support whatever your feminine is doing to keep this shit going. You know? keep love alive and all that. First card is message, feminine, you directly, you got the 3 of swords. Feminines, a lot of feminines, are going past the point of no return. So, if you are in recognition with your twin, like I say, it's usually a 2-year period. Spend this recognition time to really get to know your masculine. Where they come from, what they like, what they dislike, who their favorite family is, who their favorite people are, what they into, what they want to be, where they see themselves in the future, what type of fucking mate that they're looking for, what type of freak they're looking for, like whatever the fuck. As much info as you can. You got 2 years to really get it in, because I'm telling you, when true separation happens, when that middle Big Mac bun me happen, man, I'm telling you, it'll help to know who your divine masculine is. It's like you two meet, have a whole fucking fling, like Sandy and Danny from Greece when they was in Australia, and it's like y'all go in 2 different directions and go like a rogue planet, like a binary star. Something happens and it's like one of y'all gone, too far gone. Too far gone. Why? Because there was really no connection outside the physical. It's like, fuck, I ain't even get to ask him his name. I don't even know where he stayed. Like, I don't even know where I can reach this guy. Is that even his real name? And he probably the same with you. Fuck, I ain't even get her name. I don't even know where she's from. Like, I have fun with her, but fuck. It would have helped connecting before the connection. You know what I'm saying? But the way fate work and this twin flame shit work, it's like Danny and Sandy from Greece. They met in Australia and shit. She moves to America, to a small ass motherfucking hick ass town, and it just so happened to be the same town that he stayed at. Greece is definitely a twin flame story, for sure, for sure. And Sandy, Sandy, she's the masculine. Yeah, Danny is definitely the feminine. I mean, I ain't talking about the fact that John Travolta is definitely a divine feminine, but he's definitely the feminine. You know what I mean? What's other of female masculine situation? The Office. Jim and Pam. Jim, divine feminine, for sure. For sure. Pam, the divine masculine. What's the King of Wands? It's the king of actions and behavior. You know what I mean? They're the best at what they can do. Like, what did Jim do in the Office? He waited for Pam. He loved her unconditionally, was patient, really waited, didn't want to disrespect her fiance, didn't want to disrespect her engagement, got hurt so many fucking times. Just being her friend while being in love with her, telling him he was in love with her only for her not to be with him and shit. Like, Jim jumped out the window so many fucking times. You know what I'm saying? But, as feminists must do, and this is the energy of really this reading, feminines, you gotta have to move the fuck on. You know, what did Jim do? Nigga left the office. Nigga went to Connecticut. Met Quincy Jones' daughter. I forgot her fucking name on The Office. Fine little breezy Italian chick. He didn't really like her. He wasn't in love with her like he was in love with Pam. But it wasn't like a rebound or none of that either. He was looking for a relationship, couldn't get it with Pam. Ended up getting what he wanted, a relationship. The shit didn't work the fuck out. You know, he chose to run instead of being a chaser. Instead of always getting his heart broken, chasing Pam, motherfucker started running. And then Pam started chasing him. Hold on one second. Hello? Yeah. That's cool. I'm just doing some readings right now, so yeah, be safe out there. I'm gonna hit you back later. Alright. Yeah, so Jim chose to move the fuck on, you know. And then Pam had to wait. Masculine. She had to wait. Yeah, we ain't on her time. Yeah, it ain't all about you, Pam. You know what I'm saying? I gotta live my own motherfucking life. You know what I mean? And Pam wasn't as fucked up about the decisions and moves she was making like Jim. Jim did everything the feminine way, the right way. Pam did goofy shit, like date other people to piss Jim off or thinking that, you know, Jim was gonna wait for her forever type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got like Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, bro. Jada Pinkett's definitely the divine masculine, you know what I'm saying? And Will Smith is definitely a divine feminine, but he's definitely a divine feminine who needs to balance his energies. I'm a divine feminine, and I gotta step into my masculinity always. I'm a man, first of all, so I'm always stepping into that energy a lot. You know, whether I'm in my Mac Daddy Denzel mode, whether, you know, since I am the man around here or a man around here, I gotta get on my man shit. You know what I'm saying? Be there for the women, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Or so I ain't being all in my fucking feelings and too emotional for a guy, because I'm a Leo, so I'm very emotional. July Leo too, so I'm, you know, very passionate about my shit. I can get in my feelings sometimes. Sometimes I can really act like a bitch. So to keep myself from acting like a bitch sometimes, I gotta mute my feelings. I gotta turn my shit all the way down. I don't like turning my emotions down. I like saying what's on my heart. I like jumping out the window for love. I like putting shit the fuck out there. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be a balance. Because if you don't balance your energies, if you just stay in the feminine energy for too long, you're gonna end up like Will Smith. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell. It's a lot. He's going through emotionally. A lot. Going through mentally. It's a lot. Dealing with a masculine energy. Such as Jada. Not disrespecting them and shit. I do like they dynamic though. You know. Are they twin flames? Fuck yeah. Their children are the reason why I think they're twins and shit. That's why they came together for the kids. Will Smith, oldest son, that ain't Jada's kid. Him included in that shit too. Like, they are two divine people. As toxic as Jada is, she's divine. Trust me. Yeah, feminine. You're gonna have to go past the point of no return. You're gonna have to be like Jim and move your ass to Connecticut. Okay. You're gonna have to get past your masculine right now. You know what I'm saying? Because your masculine come to the situation is distracted by a third party. This could be ex, wife, ex, lover, former friend, like new friend, new lover, new, you know. One thing I noticed about these modern relationships is too many open relationships, in my personal opinion. It's too many polygamous relationships. Like, it's like everybody for everybody. It seems like everybody for the streets around here. You know, it's common to see married people in their own demos. I see it a lot. So it has to be common. You know, open relationships. Oh, we in an open relationship. Motherfuckers saying that shit too casually. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the Three of Cups is. The open relationship is a fucking distraction. It's an open relationship. Thus, you leaving yourself open to new opportunity. Even if you two live in Alaska, right? The only two motherfuckers that stay in this place y'all at, you know, cheating can still happen. Through phone, son. You know what I mean? Through phone, son. Like, you on your phone talking to somebody else and somebody else FaceTime to somebody else, but you ain't even talking to your own wife. You ain't even talking to your own husband. FaceTiming is cheating. It's called energy. I wish I would be married to my wife. You ain't fucking me, but your ass all up in somebody else's face on Messenger, on Twitter, on whatever fucking social platform you on. Oh, I ain't cheating with nobody. Oh, who is this nigga though? Like, I need your attention on me. You got my full attention. I need your full attention. I refuse to compete against ghosts. Motherfuckers that ain't even here, that I'm dealing with a standard from them. It's like a third fucking party. Me and you got a whole bottom line shit going on. This is our fucking relationships. Quit bringing a fucking past person in this relationship. They don't have to deal with your stupid ass. Keep it real. True lovers. The real pain that comes during separation from a person you really, truly fucking feel and love and shit is these new motherfuckers that infiltrated y'all space don't even know who they fucking with. They don't know this motherfucker toxic. They don't know this motherfucker stupid, that this motherfucker got pride and ego issues or anything. You know your lover better than anything else. But the reason why new people can infiltrate is when these motherfuckers try to fill in voids. Y'all got a perfect fucking relationship, but you create a problem. Oh, we don't go out much. Oh, you don't do the stuff that I like to do, so I'm going to do that with somebody else. No, you fuck not. Y'all a team at the end of the day. Soon y'all get your own shit. You got friends that you kick it with to do shit with because your wife don't like doing whatever the fuck this is. That's a distraction. It's just going to open up the door for you to do something else. Oh, we got way more in common than my own wife. No, you put too much time, energy, and resources in a third party than you doing in your own fucking ship. Telling you, stop being in people's fucking face. It's people that live vicariously through people all the fucking time. It's people that want your attention just to prove that you ain't paying no attention to your spouse, to your twin, to your karmic, to whoever you fuck, to your kids, to nigga, whoever you fucking with. Masculine, stop being fucking distracted. These new people you don't even know, stop taking their fucking advice. You don't know these people. People who really know you, who keep it 100 with you, who love you unconditionally, they're the people you need to keep close in your circle. They're the people you need to get tight. Quit writing off people who truly know you and call you on your bullshit just to be around yes men. I see that happen with older people too. They feel like strangers are more family than regular family because the family you got don't know how to treat you right. Nah, it ain't that. Your family know you full of shit. That you will buy people attention, that you will do anything and have people say yes to you. Real people ain't finna enable fuck-ass behavior. Fake people, that's what they're there for. I call them flunkies. You can tell a person who hang around with a lot of flunkies and shit because they do flunky shit. People who hang around with flunkies, quick to write people off. You don't write off the flunkies. You'll write off people who you feel should be doing shit for you when they've been doing shit for you. They just ain't doing the shit that these people exclusively do for you, which is basically anything you ask for. It's all about motives, you know what I'm saying? Saying all that shit to say this. Masculine, stop being fucking distracted by people who don't matter. Stop holding your feminine accountable to people who ain't even here. That's ghosting. You letting a ghost fuck up your relationship. This person you ain't even in a relationship with this person. But they got enough influence on your feelings and emotions to call shots or make moves or do shit from outside in. That shit is crazy. Feminine. Aside from you going past the point of no return, like I say, Jim moving to fucking Connecticut, you know, to move on from his divine masculine, which was Pam, you know what I'm saying? Seven of Pentacles, this is relocation. This is moving the fuck around. So a lot of feminines, myself included, I'm a divine feminine. This is you personally. You in regards to yourself. You're going to have to move around. This is relocating. Some of you feminines got to move. Some of you feminines got to find a new place. Some of you feminines got to find a new job. Some of you feminines got to find a new car. Some of you feminines got to find a new situation. Some of you feminists just got to move the fuck around. This is moving the fuck around. Go past the point of no return and move the fuck around. It's a physical thing. It's one thing making your mind up to go in another direction with your masculine. You ain't going away from your masculine. You just going the other way. It's only one right way, and that's up. That's the direction you going. Your masculine is going every other way but the right way. And that's his choice. Everybody has free will. You know? You choosing to go away. Up, and away. It ain't just going in a mental direction or making a decision for change. It's time to physically change. Okay? Move the fuck around. You're talking about your masculine. Move the fuck around from your masculine. Get you some business. Get in a relationship. Shit, you might miss out on the best karmic situation ever. Cause you holding on to something that ain't even there. I mean, it ain't time to hold on. It's time to move on. It ain't time to keep shit or try to save shit. It's time to just, like I say, move around. It's the energy of moving abruptly and having to leave shit behind. You know, I'm black. That's happened a few times. Especially like in college, 18, 19, like my freshman, sophomore year of college. I mean, plenty of times where I left shit in my dorm, in my apartment, and just had to dip. You know what I mean? Like, left computers, everything, appliances, all that. Just, hey, I gotta roll. Sometimes you gotta move the fuck around. And that's what it's time for you to do, feminine. Move around. Best thing you can do is move on. Of course, it ain't gonna be permanent, because this twin flame shit is forever. This twin flame shit still goes on even in demos. You know what I mean? But you gotta do what's best for you. Best for you to move on. If you want a new relationship, to move on to that new relationship. And don't give a fuck about how your masculine feel about it. Your masculine obviously acted. Wands, actions and behavior. Your masculine obviously, he's the king of doing that shit. Obviously acted like he don't give a fuck. Well, he shouldn't then. Just do you. You know, do what's best for you. So many decisions and so many choices you can make, and out of all these decisions and choices, you ain't gotta hurt yourself. The only way you'll hurt yourself is feeling a certain way from the direction you going right now. Masculine. You in regards to the feminine, we got the 7 of Cups, Pimp Cup Chronicles. Shit, this usually happens, and this is under the 7 that the feminine had. And 2 7s is good. Feminine, you gotta move around. This is you in regards to yourself. Feminine role. You in regards to yourself, feminine, you're gonna have to move the fuck around. And by you moving the fuck around from your masculine and shit, it's gonna force your masculine to dig deep. To dig deep. Okay? It's something in him that needs to come out to the world. You've done everything you can do. It's time for you to move on. You've done your role with your divine masculine. It's time for you to move on. Oh, this twin flame shit ain't finished. We just talking about the now. Pentacles, right? What are pentacles? Persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, see from here. All pentacles, even a P-I-N-N-A-C-L-E, like a place in life, you move away from. By you moving on, feminine, it gives your masculine a chance, number one, to see you in an actual relationship. Just in case they weren't around here thinking you can't be in one. This shows that you can actually move the fuck on, to prove to them that you can actually move the fuck on. That you're not going to wait forever for this guy, that he ain't got as much influence as he thought he had on you. You know? One thing about good things, people that keep a good thing waiting just because in their head they feel that that option is always there, while extending and trying out their other options. You know? Like, nah, good things, you take advantage of them shits now. You know what I mean? Because good things will pass you by. Good things don't go to waste. A good thing will pass you by. It's best if you get this good thing other than somebody else getting it. But it's like somebody else going to get your feminine. And you're going to see your feminine going in a direction away from you. And it's going to force you to do shit you should have been doing with your feminine. Like I say, sometimes it takes you to actually be in a whole nother relationship for your masculine to want to change, for him to want to get it, for him to see exactly who you are and what time it is. Like, a lot of masculines take feminines for granted. A lot of feminines take masculines for granted, too. It goes both ways. Masculine, you took your feminine for granted, and somebody sees that she's a fucking diamond in the rough and doing shit that you should have been doing with your feminine. And that's what's going to push you to do it. Not the fact that your feminine wanted to do it with you. You didn't want to do it. Not that your feminine been trying to get on some shit with you. That didn't mean anything. Oh, nah. Now that your feminine has moved on, now you getting with the shit. That's usually what it takes. So masculine, you start to dig deep. Feminine, you in regards to a masculine energy. I've been seeing this with a lot of my feminine clients. You and another person, it's gonna be in each other's face, in each other's space. This is like you moving in with somebody. This is like you and a roommate. This is like you and your new boyfriend or girlfriend. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. This is you and somebody else, not your twin flame. This is you and somebody else getting close. And that's another thing, masculines. Y'all think, like, masculines operate like this. You got a demo, but you'll let an outside demo infiltrate your demo and get all in your feelings and emotions, which you don't be in your own demo, but you'll get in your feelings and emotions with a third party. Or this third party will bring some feelings and emotions out on your ass to where now you in a debacle on who you want to choose and be with. Feminines, it's like we either together or we not. You ain't finna have your cake and eat it too, because I could do the same shit, but you do shit with your feelings. You just play pimping. You just talking to chicks just to piss me off. You just doing shit emotionally. Even if you ain't creeping, you show acting like you is, giving the attention that you giving to these little bits. It's like, Don't be outside playing with these hoes and you come out like Bozo the Clown and shit. You know what I'm saying? No. The feminine, it's like she gonna show you how this shit done. Oh, you wanna holler at chicks? I bet. She get to hollering at a person, boom, she bagged them. So she gotta do her shit that she usually do. It's like them two go on a date. Like you entertaining a bitch. Your feminine go on a date to show you a few things. Like if you gonna do it, do it. Quit bullshit. I don't know what you flexing for, but if you want to flex, I'll show you a flex. I'm just talking to him like they don't mean nothing. I'm looking for something. So if she don't mean nothing to you, I might not mean nothing to you. So I'm gonna find something that, you know, someone that means something. You feel me? Feminines are doers. It's like you in a fake ass little karmic relationship and your karmics don't wanna commit. Every time you get to asking, what are we? They wanna hit you with the we friends. Oh, okay. Well, I don't fuck friends. You know what I mean? Like, bet. Let me find what I'm looking for. And you go do that. And soon they physically see you in another person or a person in your face or in your space or in your crib or in your cipher or in your car or near you like this. This is close. Mason's gonna get damn. Mason's, you in regards to yourself, player, you're gonna have an internal conflict with that. Seeing somebody with your twin, the way your twin was with you. Seeing somebody with the same influence over your twin that you had over your feminine. You know, like I said, I just see how you masculines really thought your feminine was gonna wait forever. Like you masculines really thought y'all was God-gifted women and you was gonna take your sweet ass time with your feminine. Fuck nah, your feminine was looking for something. She knew what she wanted from the gate. He could be a she could be a he, you know, I'll be rocking. Feminine knew what she wanted from the gate. She waited. She waited. You know, but ain't nobody finna wait forever for shit. And just like feminists finna level up. Like I just keep hearing Beyonce upgrade playing in the back of my fucking head. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna upgrade, and given this new physical relationship you're gonna have, a lot of changes that should have been happening are gonna start happening. Masculine, you in a conflicted. You're gonna be very in a conflicted with seeing your feminine with somebody else. It's gonna hurt you in ways you didn't think you know. It's gonna eat you up inside in ways you didn't know. It's just like masculines having physical ailments due to the direction the feminine is going. Feminine leave you, stop fucking with you the way she was fucking with you. Like I said, you was getting good unconditional love, support, money, all that shit. And it's like, you ain't getting that shit no more. And then you see somebody else getting that shit. Oh, yeah, it's gonna piss you the fuck off. Why? Because you had that. You had your feminine on tap. You had your feminine available. You had your feminine whenever you wanted. And it ain't like y'all separated because she's still friends. She still loves you unconditionally. None of that shit changed. Only thing that changed is the physical person she got around her now. That ain't you. Of course, you're going to be in a conflict about that. But going to the future, wrapping this reading up, feminine, you're going to go to the future with a big-ass pinnacle. This is something big. This looks like an engagement ring this karmic is finna give you. You know? So if you just fucking with somebody just to get back at your masculine, this shit finna accelerate. What's gonna happen when he proposed? This karmic proposed to you. You was just doing this shit to piss your masculine off. You didn't think it was gonna get this serious. The moment has arrived. You know what I mean? It's time to get serious. It's time to really be accountable. A for accountable. You know what I mean? To either A, accept, attain, or acquire whatever this thing was you asked for. This could be something you asked for and you get it. This could be a baby. You know, you have with this karmic. Like I say, you fuck with somebody long enough, eventually somebody's gonna get pregnant, eventually somebody's gonna get connected. You're gonna get engaged, married, you know, your mom's gonna like this guy, even though y'all ain't together, your mom's still gonna be calling him son-in-law, and you're still gonna see him around because he got in with the family because he had something and that was acceptable that, you know, by the family and shit. Like, you know, this is something big, nothing small. You know, something big, nothing small, feminine. If you do choose to move on, like I say, you're gonna have to be accountable for whatever happens between you and this other person, or you and this other place, or you with this other thing going on. Accountability. Like I say, if you ain't serious about this karmic, then treat the karmic situation for what it is. A karmic situation. You know exactly what time it is. You know where you want to take the situation. You know what it is and what it ain't. You know what I mean? And you, take care of this situation accordingly. The best advice I can give a twin flame, a divine person that's in a karmic situation, a good karmic situation. And what a good karmic situation is, maybe a karmic that supports everything that you do. You want a specific lifestyle. This karmic can provide that. You want a specific pinnacle thing. This karmic can provide that. All right. Then, can't get something for nothing. You got to give something back. And that's what this pinnacle is. It's something big. You ain't finna fuck with this karmic without no thing to bring to the table. So, masculine, you go into the future, final card in this message. Four of Pentacles, you're going to have to let your feminine go. Let her go. If she's in a situation, she in a demo, then do what she been doing with you. Let her be happy. Let her be in her relationship. Let her try out new things. Let her do what she want to do. You've been in this situation before. You got in a demo. Your feminine had to let you go. You moved away. Your feminine had to let you go. You wanted a break to be separated from your twin. She let you go. This is you holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let something go. Why are you holding on tight now? Oh, because you see your feminine serious? You see your feminine with somebody else? Why can't you let go? Oh, because you feel you the chosen one and not this person? Let her go. And you know what they say about what you love. If you love it, let it go. If it come back to you, like it was meant to happen. That's the message that I got. I hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. See y'all next message. 1.